Hey everybody, it is Scott the Steehnroller Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, and you have reached the Saturday edition of the Deep-3. As always, if you're having some fun digging what we're doing, appreciate the Deep-3. Even give us the thumbs up, man. That's all we ask. Give everybody a chance to smash it here right at the beginning. Get ready, smash that thumb. There you go. Thanks, guys. Of course, subscribe to our channel. Check out me and Ryan Shell doing our thing. Of course, we put up our weekend shows, put up our top 25 preview, and we put up our NFL preview, so make sure you check out those videos and or podcasts as well. And of course, we want to know what you're playing. Put those plays in the comment section. Give me your best 5. Spend 5 units however you want to do it, and you get them right, we'll give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, and you could be the capper of the day. All right, guys, well, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about yesterday's action, and it was not good, as UCF just couldn't get off the field against this Louisville team, and a defense that had been really good so far was not really good in this one. It just run defense was especially atrocious. Malik Cunningham, good runner, just did enough on the passing game to get it done, and the defense for UCF just honestly couldn't get off the field. Offense struggled at a couple of inopportune times. You know, they had a shot there in the first half with the tie game, had a chance to go ahead and take the lead, and they absolutely shit the bed twice in a row, ended up punting it 3rd and 20. And, that was pretty much your ball game there. So, and it didn't get any better on any of my other picks. For the second day in a row, after a really nice hot streak, we have gone ice cold, as we had full game with UCF, see above. That didn't go well. Ridiculous ending to a ridiculous game, as I told my premium players. And we had Maryland team total over 34. Didn't matter. That was a first half, just a dreadful half of football there between those two teams. So, and then to continue the clean sweep on our Bet the Farm play, we debated back and forth whether to take the Phillies team total over 3.5 at minus 135 or 4.5 at plus 120. We went with the plus money. And of course, as you would guess on a day like this, they scored 4. So clean sweep again, 0-4, ready to shake it off, and head to the weekend. So let's get rolling, shall we? We're taking a look first as the team you pay for, the U.S. Army, is hosting the Yukon Huskies. The gift that keeps on giving. It's the Yukon Huskies, everybody. Army minus 34.5, don't care. Beautiful, beautiful. Give me that hook. Give me that hook below 5 touchdowns. This Huskies team is awful, kids. They lost to FCS school Holy Cross in a game that was sandwiched between 2 shutout losses in their 40s to Fresno State and Purdue. I also think it's possible that Army is better than either Fresno State or Purdue. Fight me, okay? Normally you think of this Army team as a squad that just grinds it out, takes the air out of the ball, beat you, 17-3 or whatever, but that hasn't been the case this season. They have been very efficient with the ball. They're getting huge chunks in the running game, and they put up 83 points in their 2 games so far. Now, just as in seasons past, the Black Knights, they aren't afraid to take the occasional shot through the air, guys. Believe it or not, they've completed 8 of 10 passes so far for 3 touchdowns and 175 yards. That's right, 175 yards in 10 attempts. You're thinking, man, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, it is. It leads the nation at 17.5 yards per attempt, and they will do it. They did it last year. They're going to do it again this year, most likely. So, they're not going to stand back there and whiz you, but about 4 or 5 times a game, you start looking at that backfield, you start cheating in, you get those eyes back, and they will blow right past you. So keep an eye out. My prediction, at least 1 Army touchdown through the air. Give me the Army, minus 34.5. And we'll take a look as Boise State hosts the Oklahoma State Cowboys on the Smurf turf up there. The boys in blue, 3.5-point home favorites. We're going to ride the home favorite one more time. The Cowboys really scuffled on offense so far this season against 2 pretty bad opponents. Sanders returned at quarterback last week, and he was not good at all. Boise, including, by the way, throwing a pick 6 to Tulsa, which is a team that is no bueno this season as well. Boise got their mojo back last week against UTEP. after their weird loss, the weather thing that they had against UCF. They played great in the first half and horrible in the second half. Even though the Broncos have struggled to run the ball so far this season, I look for Bachmeier and the Broncos defense to make enough big plays to give Boise a win in a game that is really important to them. They need to build that postseason resume so they can be the group of 5 school. And of course, starting with a loss, that ain't good. So they need to build that resume. Picking up a win over a FBS or over a Power 5 conference team would be incredibly helpful. Give me the Boise State Broncos minus the 3.5. And we will finish it up with a little dog action here as the Virginia Cavaliers travel to Chapel Hill to take on the UNC Tar Heels. Guys, I like the Cavs here catching 7 in the hook. The Heels offense is solid. Still not buying the Sam Howell type, or hype rather. He's a good quarterback, good college quarterback. I'm just not so sure he is, a number 1 first-round draft pick type that they were talking about coming into this season. We haven't, put it this way, we really haven't seen it so far yet this year. Now, the Cavs, they've got their own gunslinger and a kid named Brennan Armstrong, putting up about 375 yards per game in his first 2. He's thrown 7 touchdowns, just 1 pick. They're not one-dimensional. They'll run the football. They've got 3 running backs that are averaging 5.5 yards per carry or better. I think this one stays close. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a back-and-forth affair. And I think the Cavaliers may even have a shot to pull out the win late. You want to take a plus 240 money line snip? Wouldn't hate you for that either. But we're going to play it on the safe side here for our pick. Take the Virginia Cavaliers plus the 7.5. And we'll take the Army minus 34.5. And we will finish it up, or take the mid-game there at the Boise State Broncos minus 3 in the hook. And the end of those 3, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody, you know how I did yesterday. Let's see how y'all did, shall we? Greg Gillings goes 1-1. He got juiced. Jeremy Wesley goes 1-1, and he got juiced. Howard M4192 almost called his shot as capper of the day. Goes 4-1 on his first 5 picks, plus 290. Still a fine day, Howard. But your cappers of the day, we got a couple of clean sheet. Brandon Zerfus goes 1-0 plus 500. He had Milwaukee on the run line. Tom Leach playing good instincts as he had Louisville and the over in that game as well. Or no, you know what? I think he had Illinois. You know what? Didn't write it down. I know he went 2-0 plus 200. Congratulations, Tom. And congratulations, Brandon, because you two are the cappers of the day. Well done, boys. Well done to the rest of you. As for everybody else, you know what? A lot of games out there today, guys. Nothing but opportunities. Hey, here's the Glengarry leads. Let's go do it, all right? You guys have a great day. Good luck on all your plays. And, we'll just do it all again tomorrow, all right? Take care. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.